voice activation working like a charm.
So he's gonna shotgun a beer if you want to go on the multi-twitch and watch him do it. I'm making coffee.
So,
I think I aerated that enough.
How to shotgun a beer. The concept is very simple. You take your can of beer. I have a can of Miller High Life. Cheap, but I like it. Not my favorite, but if I'm, you know, this is like less than $1 a can. You like price point, you can't go wrong. So, what you do is you take the front of the can, right here. You can see. You want the spout of it, or the opening, on the bottom. So what you're going to do is you're going to tilt it up so that there's a bubble of air. There's a little pocket of air up here at the top corner. Again, spout facing down. So what you're going to do is hold it like so with your thumbnail.
This is a big AO.
Thumbnail reaching
Jeez.
under it. You can see me flexing it right there. So if this is your setup, you're going to take a sharp
3 terminals to hack, and it looks like we can hack them in any order.
Because drinking and driving is always fun. Just kidding. For legal purposes, that's a joke. And so what you're going to do, you're going to poke a hole in your can of beer. And, oh my god, this key is not working today. Let's try the other one. There we go. That's better. So what you're going to do is essentially make a nice hole for you to drink out of. Yes, this is American style frat house beer chugging. I am a frat star, as you can tell. That's why I work for a fucking autist like Liru. Alright.
Okay.
So,
I can cut your airtime if you want.
Beer all over myself and my setup. But right there at the top is your hole. So what you're doing is essentially you're flowing in. You're letting the beer flow freely. Because normally when you pour from a beer or a bottle, you have that fucking...
Our guest will be so disappointed because it's not your disappointment
anymore.
anymore.
Go in the same hole that the liquid is coming out. So what you're doing is you're letting it flow freely through and being able to chug it real quickly. Observe.
Barbarian likes dicks. He's still chugging. All right, let's see. So we had, it looks like 3 cords. One of them just got backpacked. The other 2 are staying there. Op4 has quad bikes, some UAZs, and some Cam-Ash trucks.
There's a little bit left at the bottom, but...
And they also have some boats.
Very nice. And
to get to Terminal 1. Points. But I think the water's drifted them back a little bit.
Against your head like so. That did not go in the trash can. Fuck me. How much time we got, Liru?
12 minutes, and they're Op4's playing with their boats and having a little bit of trouble.
Nice. All right, that means I have enough time to do a second demonstration. So, again, beer can, 12 fluid ounces. Oh god, I'm gonna fucking die after this. Okay. Spout on the bottom.
They're gonna have to go in Ace Interact to push them.
Finger, thumbnail, underneath the tab. Take your shop object. This
they even have that option.
And the key with it is you want to bend the metal inward so that it doesn't cut your lips when you chug. So now that I have that set,
right? What's that?
again. Kind of hard to see, but that's the hole. Not too big, about the size of the first digit of your index finger. Not too big, but you want some room there as well. So, we are now set, and it is one swift motion. I didn't really cover that the first time, so I'll cover it a bit more this time. What you're doing, you don't want to pop the top right away at the bottom, because then you're just going to spill beer over yourself and you're going to look like an asshole. Fucking idiot. So, you want to pop it.
These appear to be the Horizon Island Defense Force ones, so it would be RHS adds these in.
I'd say about halfway up, and it's just going to flow down. I'm probably not going to finish this beer, but I'm going to try my fucking hardest. Alright, here we go.
So GREENFOR can basically come up the land areas to get to terminals 2 and 3. So Op4 doesn't really have any room to do maneuvering here.
Let's go! Yes, another minute! Excuse me. The music made me lose control.
Barb, you okay?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm looking at myself with a Chad Velcro patch on my fucking face mask.
Okay, I'll give you a few minutes.
Okay. That, baby.
Okay, I'll give you 5.
Sound muted.
Anyway, let's actually listen to some proper shoutcasting. So, I don't really know what to say about that, but, okay, there you go. Barb showed you how to shotgun a beer. I don't know why, but he did. Anyway, looks like we got G36s here on, independent sides. That's an interesting choice again. I haven't seen that one utilized before yet. But they only have 1 crew for the helicopters, and these Hueys, including the co-pilot seat, I think can take 8 people. So I'll be curious to see where those are utilized, but independent has to be careful because Op4 does have a MAT team. But the sheer size of this AO is a little concerning because I don't know. It's a tough call here. Op4 is going to have no choice but to put 3 different defensive garrisons. I would sacrifice one and just have half my force at one and half my force at the other, but there's no way that Terminal 1 can be reinforced when the operation starts, because I don't know, it's tough. Also, some of you saying those aren't G36s, you're right. Me thinking back, yeah, those aren't. G36 would have a curved carry-all handle on the top. It's one of the independent guns. Someone saying it's an AK-16. Honestly, I forgot what it is. But I'm sure someone will correct me in chat or in a video later on. So I'm going to unmute Barbarian now.
Sound resumed.
You good,
Right,
Barb?
I've been good. Russ just drove his truck into the water.
As he should.
What, are we fucking throwing car batteries in the ocean now? What the fuck?
It's denying enemy assets.
Is that actually what they're doing?
No, I don't fucking know.
I mean, that is big brain if they are, but...
And we have 2 guys that are going to go along this flank.
That was, did you enjoy that little demonstration, Liru?
I'm going to lie to you and say yes.
Nice. Well, you didn't watch me fucking have an autism attack when I fucking sunk a beer can at 10 feet.
Okay.
Like, it was off the backboard and everything. It was fucking buckets.
Okay. Your parents must be so proud.
Yeah, they are, because I actually graduated.
And I'll graduate at the end of this semester. What do you want from me?
Oh, no, I meant, like, I lived the frat life, and then I graduated.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't. Alright, so I think Carpenter, he took a guy up. They looked at Terminal 3. I don't think they're going to garrison that position. I think they're going to go for Terminal 2 and Terminal 1. But this is definitely one of the strangest AOs I've seen. It'll be interesting to see what Independent goes for here. But it looks like they're going to crew both helicopters now.
So, I think they're going to do, island hopping. I mean, they only have to hop between, one island and then the mainland, but they've rightly taken the 2 assault boats with the GLs and the miniguns. Those GLs have laser ranging and are very fucking strong. Do the Op4 get that same one? No, they just have ribs. I'm only seeing ribs, so that's a big advantage for GREENFOR as far as an offensive asset. It has thermals, it has laser ranging, like they can just do passes or even stand still.
What, for the speed bump minigun?
For the GL in front of it.
Back out removed. Been
said.
They
removed that?
They re-scripted the 40 millimeter to fire a 12.7 cord instead. They got rid of the thermals and they got rid of the laser designation.
Oh, well then, I missed that. Well, that makes it definitely a lot more even, but yeah, not bad.
And then the Hueys, they're both riding a right side chopper gunner. So a lot of units being spent on assets here, but they're going to fully commit to these boats, which I don't blame them for because they don't have any land-based vehicle. Actually, no, they do. They have a bunch of off-roads. They also have the M2 off-roads, but they're going to completely abandon those and keep their entire force together to hit these objectives. I don't blame them for that. But the big fight is probably going to be at Terminal 1 because I'm not really seeing much else go on in the rest of these areas. But we do have an independent boat. Excuse me, not an independent, an OPFOR boat all the way on the left side. So I'll be curious to see where that goes. But from there, I don't know. Like, there's just a lot of different routes that the players can go here, and it's curious to see who decides to go where and what.
Yeah, I would have preferred to see them. Well, you know, I was gonna say I would have loved to see them do like heliborne combat, like land the helicopter behind lines, drop off troops, and then move forward. But with this first island, not a lot. Well, I say that there's actually some decent clearings, but not a lot of vegetation. It says there's vegetation on the map. So yeah, there's a decent amount of flexibility that they have with those Hueys, but they're gonna use the speed and maneuverability of the boats instead. Looks like, and maybe they'll use the helicopters for the second and third terminals instead. We'll see.
Yeah, and then, you know, we got two boats that are still geared here. Logan is in a boat on his own. He might try to do something cheeky like he normally does, but I think this other boat is going to quickly try to get to the southern side to watch for any additional boats coming in, because if they were to get on the southern tip, they should have good eyes to see if more boats are going to come in. So they're just using that as a bit of a mobility spike, but we'll see what happens. The arm boats would make very quick work of for RHIBs. But honestly, with this AO, it's really tough because OPFOR has no choice but to spread a bit thin here. If I was in OPFOR shoes, I would have probably just put all my eggs in a single basket for this one, because the AO is just so massive and widespread that there isn't really any other way to go. Whether I would try to defend Terminal 1 or 2 would be my calls here, because Terminal 3 is just, you know, top of the hill, kind of a death trap. But at the same time, they could have made a fortified perimeter around it, but it's up to them at that point. But this is going to be a full 60-minute operation. 3 seconds to go before the mission officially starts. And
Let's
am I dumb?
welcome, shall we?
There it is.
No. Well, okay. Well, if I was gonna be honest, I would have said yes, but I like.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And
No
I
problem.
tolerate you shotgunning beers. But anyway, OPFOR has that boat now moving down to the south. Logan is going north with that boat. We've got the quad bike going down. I'd love to see that quad bike go all the way to GREENFOR spawn and take the M2 off-road.
I was about to say, I would have loved if they had taken a speedboat up the eastern coast of their starting peninsula and like right around Hill 26, like drop off dudes there and work on the ground around like from the east of Terminal 3. That would have been big brain. But yeah, it looks like Give Me Your Milk might be doing something like that. They probably identified that route because there is a road leading right to GREENFOR spawn. So they might be trying that, or at least getting eyes on it and ensuring that there is no ground-based movement, because they don't know if they have any ground transport fix or not. They don't, but
Well, Independent had the choice for it, but they decided not to. Instead, they're doing this massive push. We have Op4 now dismounting on the southern side. Again, they're going to try to get those eyes. But I got to wonder, where is... Oh, Give Me Your Milk and Victor are the Matt team. But they're going to be severely out of position to take those helicopters out.
Well, they have, the Titan, right? They should be able to just lock on from wherever.
True, but they only have one Titan round, so the other chopper is going to have to go down by HMG or something.
Yeah. But, I need to see what
yes, this is the second game. Third game will go in about an hour.
All the eggs in one basket thing, and either abandoned Terminal 1 or maybe, looks like they're abandoning 3, or I don't know, because they have to do these.
Yeah, 3 was the least defensible position. 1 is definitely the most.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah, they could build a perimeter, but otherwise it's not too much. But
that takes time.
Here's my fear, though. Those RHIBs are coming in. What does this? They're a D group, which means they have PKPs. So they got a single PKP guy, and they also have the marksman.
Iceberg has an RPG-7.
They're trying to set up a firing position right here. If they could quickly do it, they got 2 PKPs. They could spray these boats down.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now. I was looking at somewhere else. Yeah, Wreck and all them.
All right, so they just spotted them.
And there it goes. Pads and Flanagan, Blake, that's 2 PKPs. Some AKs as well. That's a lot of shots going out.
Yeah, but they caught him out of position. What they need to do now is look down and get better shots here on the other boats coming in. That was such a missed opportunity. No one was looking towards the ocean to see those boats come in. They caught them late, and now the rest of the boats are staying far back. Meanwhile, I see a wounded mark on the Alpha 1 boat. They just sniped a dude out of the boat. The Matt team is also lining up a rocket on, a missile possibly on one of the boats. Otherwise, it's just looking with its thermal camera.
I think it would be a waste to use it on the assault boats.
Oh, I agree.
But they might try and
probably just using it for the thermal camera, though. One boat just dismounted some of its infantry. I know another boat did have some infantry too, so they got to go dismount those.
Yeah, then it went down. Drake is Alpha squad lead. He's down inside the boat, just as a passenger.
So we're seeing the boat Cosmonauts in. He actually just wounded Iceberg with that 12.7. It's firing super quickly. Pretty much as fast as the chain gun. That's definitely quicker than most HMGs you see, but now we've got 2 people on Iceberg. Yanni is the medic. He'll be able to get him back up. Iceberg also helping. Actually, no, Iceberg's down, but he just woke back up. They were basically getting him medics up. And now Olaf is getting shot at by 2 machine guns, and now that 240's firing back.
I'm hearing engine or some kind of warning siren blaring on that Huey. I think they hurt the engine or the main rotor or something, because they're going to be flying back to base.
You got to remember, the Hueys are the easiest to damage and get that warning blaring, but they're, similar to the unsung Hueys, they are nigh unkillable in the air. Even if you hit it with an RPG, it'll tank it like a beast. You really just have to go for crew kill or pilot kill with it. Just because that model is still probably the most OP one in the game. Hearing a missile shot go out now.
Oh no. Liru Drake is fallen in the water, and he is about 10 feet below the shoreline. He's woken back up somehow. I don't believe my eyes, but he is back up, and he's swimming to the surface now. Lungs full of carbon dioxide, trying to get that sweet, sweet oxygen.
I heard the Matt team fire. I just don't know where it landed. I checked the boats. I checked the aircraft.
They're looking towards the boats on the southeast side of the first island.
I don't know. Oh, okay, so Independent have landed. They just took out a few guys moving in. And now it's just going to be a massive GREENFOR tidal wave here, because GREENFOR is dedicating everything in here. Matt team, they didn't take their assistant. At least I don't think Gimme Your Milk is an assistant here to quickly check. Yeah, he's above Victor in the roster, so they only had one
Yeah,
shot with that. And a
That's a
boat,
waste.
Logan might come over to pick
Well-
him up. I don't know what Logan's doing here.
Well, to be fair, Titan missiles are smaller than javelins.
Well, I've been told that it's one missile on the launcher guy and another missile on the assistant. So maybe he got more, but I didn't hear that in the brief.
I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But yeah, there's an interesting start so far for GREENFOR. They've been able to land pretty uncontested. The majority of them on the western side, making their way towards Terminal 1 directly, circumventing the two garrisons that they have.
Logan's coming in to pick those dudes up.
South and the eastern side. So if GREENFOR is able to work fast enough, they should be able to take it pretty easily, I think. Rek is taking a lot of fire from the coast.
Yeah.
They must have spotted him or something, but he's taking a lot of HMG fire and just trying to lay low as he's now behind enemy lines. We see Mannerheim, Ridge.
We have another machine gun team firing up at Olaf and Williams. Rek is trying to go north, but he has an entire OPFOR force looking for him. I bet OPFOR really wants that marksman rifle, so Rek has no choice. He's trying to hide in a tree right here. I don't think he knows that there is a shit ton of independent guys around him right now. So he needs to be very careful and play this safe here. Also,
Yeah,
Logan
let's
is
see what
dismounted.
we can do.
He's with the MAT team now. I don't know what they're going to try to do, but... Oh, Rek's going to spot
Logan
Wheaton
is
here.
again the medic. Oh, but then another missile goes out. And I think it's going for the helicopters now. Wait. The
Your mic cut out again.
just dunked into the rocks next to the MAT team.
Yeah, I saw that. I think they were locking on the helicopter going left, and the missile to track it went into the ground. So that's very unfortunate for the MAT team.
Yeah, now they're looking at each other like, what the fuck do we do now? Like, what? And so
They've been promoted to general infantry. So Rek watched Wheaton move up. Rek is now firing a few shots at Wheaton and Hoyt. Managed to hit Wheaton but not kill him. Also got a shot on Hoyt.
Return fire coming in now.
Yep, return fire went in. Dreek is now looking up that vector as well. They're going to try to box in the marksman. That would be a really good gun to get. And now a large independent group is moving in on OPFOR, but OPFOR also has some guys they could send on the rear. So, looks like OPFOR is leading with Scandi Recon, and now it's just going to be who is a better group at PvP. We have Victor Koak unconscious in the compound. So, just to say for chat, Infidel's streaming, Nemesis is streaming, Indigo Fox is streaming. So we're going to get a lot of good perspectives on this firefight, and we're just going to see if Independent is able to utilize their numbers here, and if OPFOR will be able to get this 5-man team up and around before things go too bad. Meanwhile, in the south, Wheaton and Hoyt are firing back with Rek there, and we have Mito going unconscious from some ordnance, unfortunately. Nemesis doing his best as a rifleman. Here comes the Huey.
And Huey is flying overhead this battle now and looking to give him some casts.
Yeah, but they've only got side-mounted miniguns. They got to keep moving quick. It's not a minigun, it's a 240, but you know, that's just going to lower its accuracy. It's more of a suppression weapon. Lots of smokes being popped. Lurch joining Mito and being unconscious. RPG round comes in, damaging Montgomery and Chupless.
Yeah.
But that OPFOR team is now going to get around, and we might start seeing some encirclement on this one independent position because it's only half their force, and now OPFOR outnumbers them on this flank. Infidel getting the kill on Indigo Fox. Yanni also joining, putting a few shots in. More smoke grenades going out. This is just turning into an encirclement.
Yeah, this is very interesting. So because GREENFOR took so long, REDFOR's been able to, like I said, envelop and encircle them to the point where they are now the ones surrounded completely, and their spearhead trying to push towards the objective has failed because they took too long. The defense from Terminal 1 was too strong, and now they're having to deal with it.
So real quick, Wreck was killed on the south. Wheaton was knocked out, but Hoyt is a medic, and he'll be able to get him up. And looking back at the main fight, Yanni just killed somebody. Farks is crawling around under some smoke. Iceberg doesn't see him. Farks is just able to get behind that smoke. And, yeah, Farks might be able to sneak a kill in here, but nope, Lotto comes up, sees him crawling, and drops him.
Like, not even a fight, just kills him outright.
Sees a dude crawling for his life and decides to end it there. But yeah, no, Op4... That 5-man group isn't even going for independent. They're just going north. I don't know why. That would be a beautiful encirclement right here, but I think they're trying to do something else.
I think that they may think that the GREENFOR pocket extends further north, so they're trying to complete the encirclement and completely box them in, but they just don't quite realize that.
Herb is bandaging. Blake might spot him. Nope, Blake spots something else further along. Flanagan might spot Herb. Oh my gosh, these guys. Nemesis still doing his wide flank, might run into Herb as well. But what the heckity heck? Oh, Nemesis under fire.
Oh,
and he gets the drop shot on him by crouching.
Yeah, that was dirty. I saw that.
Nemesis is right in Herb's crosshairs, though. Blake and Flanagan. I'm surprised I didn't see Herb moving over there, but Herb might be able to get some shots on people, though. Herb is now maneuvering, might spot Nemesis and walk right on top of him. Yep, Herb is going to get the kill on them. Oh, that entire left flank is open.
Oh, no, he didn't quite realize. He gets
Lado almost saving Nemesis, but there was just a 1-to-1 trade right there. Ouch.
Yeah, just bullet to the brain and then another bullet to the brain. Like,
so by the way, Logan, what the hell happened here? One of the speedboat miniguns, Logan got some dudes and they shot out some of the guys in one of the speedboat miniguns.
Oh, come on, Logan.
No, they killed some of the dudes in one of the speedboats, and they're trying to chase it down now. The other speedboat came up.
Do that.
The other one's gonna end up going out of bounds. They're trying to deploy Give Me Your Milk so he can jump on.
Oh no, Logan doesn't account for the carryover for speed.
So that boat, they killed the driver in it, and it's just going forward.
Yeah,
so
it is in out of bounds now.
Yep, they tried to steal a speedboat minigun. That is, they killed the driver.
I'm so glad we saw that.
That's amazing. That is actually amazing. But anyway, Ramirez, Chupless, they're both down. Severe is going to double tap the both of them.
Oh yeah,
and Severe is now getting blue on blued by machine gun.
Carlson is pushed up to the camp now.
You're right. He does like to get really close and drop guys at point blank range. So this is a good call by him.
Other side.
Did he just put a chart? He just put an explosive satchel down, and I think he put it on a 5-second timer. You never know.
That's not gonna do anything. That's not gonna do anything.
It's gonna make for one hell of a good distraction. Stray Dogs is right there in the open. Carlson sees him.
Oh, come on.
Carlson gets a shot down and knocks him unconscious.
He is able to get him, but still.
Now Martin's coming around too. Op4's rallied at second force. Logan's coming in. They might go for the boat again. Charge goes off. It is ineffective, unfortunately.
Does absolutely fuck all except.
Stray Dog wakes up. He is walking away. Cripple Carlson might come over and finish him off now. Oh, 3 shots to the head. Bam, ba, bam.
Back of the dome.
And Logan is now trying to play pirates again. And they're tracking him.
Oh, Martin gets a kill on Carlson, and that ends Carlson's little spree. But here we have Pure Paradise now coming in from the northeast.
Hold on, Logan's trying to play piracy again. He's got so many things shooting at him. What is this?
This This is Logan at his finest, man.
This is the Matt team with Logan. Whoa, we're getting on the rear chain gun!
Come on!
Oh!
He's got that armor plating. Logan needs to get moving. And Warwick has, there's no one under control. No, there's someone under control.
Logan is doing a really good job driving here. This is some of the best PvP I've seen. Holy fuck. Warwick needs to get back on the front gun. They keep changing seats.
Yeah, they're changing seats because they're trying to get the positioning. But yeah, Warwick needs to get on the front gun and take out the minigun. The helicopter is now coming in and giving support.
It's beaming them.
They're all still up. None of them are down. Oh, those shots they're on target.
Holy
And
crap.
supporting fire coming in from the coastline.
Logan's gonna pull back. No casualties on his boat. That's amazing.
I think they got some hits. I saw some blood, but none of them went down. As they have both choppers.
Both choppers are now chasing him.
Oh my god.
Only in Friday night fights, people, will you see this level of shenanigans.
They're trying to take out the pilots or the engine or anything, but oh my god. This is just Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Looking back, Carlson just got shot. He was able to wound Martin, but otherwise Op 4 are now going to be able to lick their wounds. Those two helicopters still chasing down Logan's boat. This is just a Hollywood movie at this point.
Carlson got killed a while ago, but that was Pure Paradise.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, Pure Paradise got killed.
One of the guys in the boat has been knocked unconscious. He's not dead yet, though, because it still says +2 for Logan.
No, he's back
He
up.
just woke back up, yep.
And I'm surprised
The
that
speed goat is pulling around the other side. They might try to cut him off.
Oh my
They
God,
had to
yeah,
have buffed the health on these RHIBs. Because there's no way in hell with this much 7.62 that's gotten it that it is still alive.
I'm just impressed at Logan's driving. Because driving these boats is not the most simple task in the world. So for him to move with this kind of dexterity is legitimately impressive.
What the hell is going on?
I'm being told that Paradise was able to get Pierce. Pierce was the REDFOR commander. Yes, Pierce.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the end of the snake cut off for REDFOR. And I believe Indigo. Indigo was the green.
Indigo was GREENFOR, yeah. He was shot by Nemesis in the opening volley or someone else. Op4 keeps switching their seats up, which is why Op4 can't get a beat. Logan just got hit!
Logan!
Victor bailing out. Give me your milk bailing out. Oh, a lucky 7.62 hit.
Oh no.
He can still wake back up, though. They're trying to shoot at the dismounts here. But if Logan wakes back up, the choppers have pulled away. One of them getting gunned down.
Or of course Chopper, he sees a second, he sees give me your milk.
Yeah, give me your milk. He's gonna have to come up for air eventually. Also, I think Logan just woke back up.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, yes, he's up. Logan is up.
Yep.
As the two police choppers open fire on the suspect, leaving him no chance of survival.
Logan slowed down. He's medicing himself.
Oh, I'm sure. He's probably hurt as fuck. Oh my god.
They're just waiting for Gimme Your Milk to get on the shore. He's gonna get screwed at that point.
I mean,
He's trying to pop smoke grenades, but they don't work in the water.
No, the water. Oh, he popped a frag.
He's trying to kill himself. I don't know. Just surface for water. He's got to go back down.
Yeah, the helicopter. Our force choppers holding.
Oh my god.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Meanwhile, Logan is now approaching the southern tip of the island. And he's on his merry way out of here.
I mean, he's making them waste all their ammo, which is good, I guess.
And the bullets really cannot penetrate the water that far. The physics of of ballistics and water is, I mean, a few inches is really, really effective in slowing down and ultimately stopping the velocity.
He just came up for air. And the choppers are... Oh, and he goes back down!
Yeah. Oh, he's back up. He needs to stay low. Honestly, he just needs to survive as long as he can.
Logan, meanwhile, coming up on the south.
All Milk needs to do is just delay. Because we actually have...
Oh, and Logan got shot! He was trying to switch from the driver's seat to the side seat to do a side swipe, but he went down unconscious again. The boat's now following him. Meanwhile, Give Me Your Milk is...
No, Give Me Your Milk, he's being saved. There's a REDFOR team coming in. Yanni, Lcpl, and Finn, they've come in because they hear this helicopter
Oh my
fire.
God.
They've driven the helicopter
Give
away.
Me Your Milk survives. Logan is back alive. But the chopper, Logan needs to switch to the driver's seat or something. Because otherwise he's gonna get shot. Logan just realized he's back awake. Logan, you gotta go, buddy.
And he's going.
Oh my God. Giving a whisk on my coffee here.
He's going off east. He might try and get back to the mainland.
I mean, the best Logan could do is probably drive up to the other terminal. Tactical desync spike there for Logan.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he'll coordinate. We do see Blake and Flanagan coming to the coast. I think Logan's going to try to get there so they can set up a machine gun and fire up at that chopper. We do have a PKP, so it is a machine gun mat team.
Yeah,
And Logan, he's coming back. He's going to bait them.
Beaches the boat. And he's trying to escape on foot, but he's crippled.
Oh, dear. He's trying to bandage as the choppers pull around. No, the choppers pulled back! What?
I think that they've either given up or they're going to go around. Chopper's opening up on GREENFOR now, which is based. And Arcor now, they're flying low. They're loading up into the chopper.
Why are they shooting at their own boat?
I don't know. It's very obviously M81 and not EMR.
What is going on? Logan clearly has infiltrated the helicopter now.
He is sown discord through the GREENFOR ranks through his actions, like the Chad that he is. Oh, and now, yeah, it looks like they're trying to load up these choppers and possibly be a bit more mobile with them, but fully loaded minigun speedboat goes out east, and this did not go how I expected, and I think you feel the same way.
Yeah, no, it's because OPFOR only committed half their force to this this one site, and they got cut off and died, even though that rear OPFOR element didn't fully encircle them. They just kind of did a wide flank, but OPFOR was still able to overpower them.
To answer what's that in the chat, that would be a good thing, but like they were shooting.
Well, yeah. If you're gonna reload the belt, then don't shoot right next to your fucking boat. I mean, that's just asking to get blue on blue.
Watching the tracers and watching his first-person perspective, it was at the boat, yeah. But anyway, yeah, they're both teams are.
Logan's running south.
Oh, Logan. I mean,
have you ever seen Scott Sterling? Have you ever seen those Comedy Central skits? That's what I feel like what Logan is right now at this point. Like, goddamn. Just instead of his face, it's just his antics and doing all this crazy, stupid stuff. I would have loved it if he was able to steal that boat, which...
I'm
going to try to track that boat down while we have a bit of a lull here.
I mean, no, it's out of the play area. It's so far out.
Oh, I know. I want to find it, though. It's around here somewhere.
I'm checking the coastline to the northwest, seeing if it hit the coast, but I'm not seeing it there.
I found it.
Where? Good rep.
It is at 012042. Just on the coast, still pedal to the metal.
Oh my god, it beats itself. Yeah, throttle just stuck.
I don't see the body in there though, so I have no
No,
idea what
The
happened.
body's in there. Body's in there. It's crumpled to the ground. And
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, wow. So they were able to snipe a dude out of the boat. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a headshot will take him down, and he just stayed down.
If Logan's quick enough, he might be able to hijack a helicopter.
They're spooling up the second one, but it doesn't mean he can't shoot it out. He sees him spooling up. He's lined up a shot. but
Logan, come on, shoot the pilot. Logan. They left a dude though.
Oh, they might come back for him. There goes Williams. He's eating dirt. He's gonna try and stay low to the ground.
Come on, Logan. Logan, taking some pot shots. Do it, Logan. Do it.
Return fire coming in. Logan's too late. He needs to bugger out.
Ah. GREENFOR is repositioning to attack Terminal 3 and Terminal 2. I don't blame them.
Are they able to?
Yeah,
Are those all active?
it's all are active at the same time.
I'm gonna be honest. I just feel bad for the people with Terminal 2, because that's like Chief Carpenter, Nurisk, Boston, Gorski. Wait, no, Gorski was up there, wasn't he?
Carlson was
I don't know.
independent. He died on
No,
Terminal 1.
Gorski, not. Did I say Carlson? I meant
You
to
said
say, like,
Carlson.
Carpenter. I meant to say Carpenter then.
See, the issue here is that Nurisk, who is really good at this, seen him do quite a few PvP things. He was the guy that did the first maneuver of taking an enemy gun and killing an entire squad before Logan blew his cover. But
yeah.
we see Patriot doing donuts over here. But I'm willing to bet Nurisk will probably be able to shoot out a helicopter. It's just going to be a bit of time before they properly reposition.
Yeah, and they're gonna go for 3. I mean, it's gonna take him forever, and that is time burned off the clock. So we have the 15-minute safe start. So we're coming up to 30 minutes in op. And
Yep,
30
there are
minutes
32 minutes remaining. It's going to take them another 5 to get up to Terminal 3 and another 15 to 20 to get Terminal 2. So I think they're going to get stalled for time by the time they go back for Terminal 1.
I think it's going to be longer for them to get to Terminal 3 because they don't know that it's empty. They're going to take it, cautiously. Because they're already dangerously.
Oh, well, no, I agree. But let's see, 100, 200, 300, 400, 5. It's 500 meters away. In a wedge formation they've got going, or at least something like that. If they just keep moving, it'll take about 5 minutes. But you're right, it could take a little bit longer. What they need to do is they need to fly a chopper overhead to check it out. Because by now, Independent has heard both of those missiles go off. So they know there's no guided AT that can take them out.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to be tough for them.
Instead, we're having a chopper come up to Terminal 2.
Oh, come the fuck on.
And another chopper's coming in close by. You gotta remember, these choppers are loaded with dudes, though.
On the road. They see Patriot, and Nurisk is opening fire.
Yep, he's short, though.
Yeah, he needs to lead a shot.
And so is Carpenter there. The other chopper is the one that's loaded with some dudes that they could potentially land somewhere. So actually, no, they're not loaded.
No, those are the ones who are dismounted and they're heading to Terminal 3.
Oh, did they dismount the infantry? Yeah, you're right. They dismounted over there. Okay, so they're doing a flyby on Terminal 2 to see what's there. I think because they think they're trying to check if REDFOR truly does have everything at Terminal 1. But, the 6 guys they have at Terminal 2, that could buy a lot more time for OPFOR just to win by time on principle, which will make up for the fact that Terminal 1 got ended so early.
So we're seeing now Flanagan and
The engine just got shot out of the helicopter!
Which one?
Williams, he's trying to make an emergency landing here. He should be able to survive, coming in super hard.
Ooh.
It's now on fire. Again, the Huey model is so overpowered for stuff like that.
Olaf gets out, but Williams wakes back up and he's able to get out. Olaf has an MG42. Oh my god.
Yeah, so I think that's the dedicated machine gunners, and then that's part of the config file for Friday Night Fights. Is cook-off like that will eventually blow up these vehicles and cause them to sporadically levitate to show that God still exists. I don't fucking know. Anyway.
Meanwhile, back up at Terminal 1, the other helicopter is still trying to strafe enemy.
And the speedboat minigun is back. They're shooting at Logan.
Logan? No, I think they're shooting at Terminal 1, but Logan is by Terminal 1.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's flagging, and that Vic was somebody else. So they're going to try to copy Logan's style here. Chopper is now following him. Where is Logan? Logan's walking back. He'll probably join the defenses on Terminal 1. But Blake and Flagon here are in this boat. They do have a machine gunner from a Delta team in that boat, so they could fire back if they get a good line, though. But him standing up is going to make it really hard to control that recoil. Meanwhile, we have Patriot running in. He's trying to kill the two guys that came from the vehicle. Williams getting shot in the back. He gets knocked out, but Olaf has that MG42 as Patriot uses his quad bike for cover. Now we also see Nursk run over to try to help Patriot, but by the time they get there, it's going to be too much, and Independent is starting to encroach on that Terminal 3 position. Olaf doing a wide flank, trying to get eyes on Patriot. Once Patriot finishes medically and turns left, he'll be exposed.
Oh, there it is.
Big recoil from that shot, from the MG42. That gives Olaf away. Perfect grenade throw.
It was a little far. Ooh, but it hurts him. He's crippled.
And an even better one by Olaf. Patriot going right. Honestly, that just saved his head right there. Another grenade coming in, landing right on the vehicle. Again. Oh, the grenade!
It was either grenade or the fire, but either way, he is dead and down.
So Olaf isn't going to be able to do much for Williams, unfortunately. Nursk is now coming over as well. And Independent are finally sending Anderson into this terminal building. No, he walked past it, so I guess Hoyt's going to do it. But again, this is eating up valuable clock time for OPFOR to keep winning. Meanwhile, the helicopter backed off from Flanagan and Blake, and the boat is also coming back up to the bay. I guess they're just keeping that in reserve in case they want to go back and hit Terminal 1.
Hoyt is just holding back in Terminal 3. He's just prone and close the door. I think maybe they don't think that it's able to work like that, and he's just waiting for Terminals 1 and 2 to be blown before he hits Terminal 3.
Who knows? I just saw some shots delivered. The helicopter is shooting at the boat. The friendly boat.
Oh, of course.
So again, they are very angry at their speedboats.
Fog of war.
Yeah, right? And let's see, we have Olaf coming in on Nursk's position. Nursk is chilling on a little hill he found, which gives him some good cover here. Olaf is looting this body over here. Nursk puts a grenadier round out there, but it is just short. If I was Olaf, I would have switched for the PCAM, because the recoil on that MG42 is going to be very, very hard to control.
Yeah,
Olaf, meanwhile...
The lower fire rate is worth the trade-off.
Yep, he's popping some smoke around, trying to confuse Nursk on where he'll be, and OPFOR... I don't know, I think they're leaving Hoyt there to hack that terminal. Even though I could have sworn it's all three can be hacked at the same time. You know, actually, maybe, this is just a theory, maybe Independent doesn't want OPFOR to know that they're at Terminal 3. Because OPFOR would get a prompt if Independent hacked Terminal 3 with that countdown. So maybe they're waiting because they don't know where OPFOR completely is, and they're going to try to go for it. Meanwhile, more piracy happening. Montgomery is alone on this boat. Flanagan and Blake are going to try to take him out.
Oh, almost a collision.
A near miss there.
I think Montgomery's going for the ram.
Oh my god.
And there's
These boats are like set to invincible or something, man. Like,
they have to be. With how much fire I've seen them take, yeah.
They gotta call in for that helicopter to assist at this point, because Montgomery, he's alone. He's gotta shift to like the rear chain gun or something. If he were to do that and line it up, he could probably kill both of these guys. But I feel the duel of the fates coming right here. Copyright strike. Ba. Ba ba ba. So yeah, Flanagan's still chasing it down so Blake can get the shot here. That helicopter's still flying to the northeast. It's moving north-northwest right now. Not gonna loan any assistance. But if that boat gets lost, then Independent's gonna find it tough to get back to that position.
Dancing, but with guns. As the DC kicks in again, Montgomery.
So it looks like Flanagan and Blake just switched positions or changed weapons. Oh!
Montgomery! The madman!
Oh my
I think
god.
he killed his boat. I think he killed his boat as well.
Probably, yeah, but he was able to get Flanagan and Blake to ragdoll. They're now in the deep. They do run a risk of drowning, but yeah, Montgomery's gonna swim it out too. It's a stalemate.
Let's see. Flanagan, yeah, he's swimming to the surface. Blake is swimming to the surface as well. So they're gonna have a nice little.
It's whoever gets to shore first. Blake also swim. Nope, he's swimming in a different direction. Wow. All right.
They're gonna try and get their bearings, I'm sure. They've all breached the water. They're all gonna survive more or less for the time being.
So that, I'm not gonna lie, that is only gonna hurt Independent because they will take Terminal 2 because they have that numbers advantage. But how are they gonna get back to Terminal 1? They have to use a helicopter and they have to take multiple trips, which means Op 4 is gonna know they're coming, and it's also gonna take more time, which is just gonna be tough.
We're coming on what, like 25 minutes less than?
Blake and Flanagan see Montgomery swimming away.
They're in the middle of the ocean, so they're swimming to the opposite end. But with the Terminal 2, they have 4 REDFOR there. We have Olaf on the western flank, and we have 9 INT4 coming in from the eastern flank.
So I think
once INT4 makes their push, Olaf is going to be able to come in, and it's going to be a light sandwich. But go ahead.
So we're seeing a MG team now firing at Montgomery. It looks like Blake and Flanagan, since they are an MG team as well, they're probably all in the same net. And they're going to try to snipe out Montgomery before he can do anything, which is a good call there. Meanwhile, Huey is flying over Terminal 2's position, and we're going to see 4 dudes try to defend against, 3, 6, 9, 10 dudes and a helicopter. That is going to be one crazy Last Stand Alamo situation there. Can't wait to see it, but for now, we're just having people swimming around after a nasty boat.
The helicopter does not have a gunner in it. It's only
yeah, so he's they probably ran out of ammo because they used all the ammo on the boats.
That's pretty possible. That's definitely possible. Definitely possible.
So I think they're just keeping it up there as like a shock factor, maybe to draw attention away from that MMG.
Yeah,
because we see it. It's
yeah.
Gorski can faintly hear it, but I don't think he can look up high enough to actually shoot at that helicopter.
Yeah, what does he have? Just he's got the cord, the 4-legged cord.
Yep. So it's 12.7 nasty round. It can definitely shoot the pilot out. I mean, Nursk used it to shoot the other helicopter out anyway. Go ahead.
The cord is actually 14.5. The Dishcom and the NSV are 12.7, but the cord is 14.5.
Oh,
so
I didn't know that.
Yeah, my autism knows no bounds.
The more you know. So yeah, that explains how it was able to actually damage the engine of the other Huey and knock it out entirely.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we have Logan. He is on the docks. He is going to welcome his men over here as they arrive on the shore. And the other D team...
He's gonna welcome his seamen.
Oh, stop it. But otherwise... they were suppressing back where Montgomery laid landfall. And Montgomery, he is on his own now with no easy way to get to Terminal 1. He could do a wide flank and southern push along the island of Lilasari, but time is limited here.
What needs to happen is the helicopter needs to come and pick Montgomery up. Help him...
I gotta cut you off. So Gorski is... dedicating that HMG to shoot at the helicopter, basically baiting it as we have these 10 infantrymen starting to encircle this AO. So that's going to make this into a 3v10 because Gorski's going to get distracted. He's giving his position away from it too. It's just going to take a single one tap to get him. So I think
he is not leading the shots nearly enough.
Yeah, but I mean, the
He's
Huey's
working
also
at it.
flying super far off with no gunner just to distract. We're going to probably see Bridges over here get the headshot kill from range. But yeah, that's a really good baiting effect. Boom, there goes Gorski. Gun is still alive, though, so maybe Independent will take that. But, yeah, that was a good call there. Bridges comes in, kills Boston.
Oh, really?
Yep, and now it is 2v10. Independent.
no.
Look, they're climbing on these little rafters trying to find little murder holes here. They see Norse moving
Oh
up.
my god. Yeah. They blocked this entrance off, but they're able to now peek over with it. With those Hescos. As long as they don't armor themselves.
Yep, so Wheaton has to find one of the two small doorways here. We just heard a grenade get thrown in. Frag went in right next to the two dudes.
Norse almost armored himself, but he managed to recover.
And we're seeing some of the Independent guys shoot at the body on the Vic. Another grenade gets thrown in. Firefighter comes in, gets shot in the face by Norse. Norse is now firing at Wheaton, gets a shot through the wood and knocks him out. All right, now we're having some good Alamo level shit. So Wheaton, I am expecting him to wake up from that. And Anderson now needs to open this door. Yeah, they fortified the hell out of that, so they gotta pop frags in there.
Yeah, kind of cheesy, but I don't blame them for this.
Well, I mean, for what they had to do, I mean, they left two doorways in, so people can still clearly get in. But, you know, for two guys to manage this, Norse is now coming outside, but gets gunned down, trying to be cheeky, and that just leaves Carpenter.
Comes in the side door, opens it up. And he's gonna push him.
T5 Bay's the marksman. He's gonna hear that grenade get thrown. Carpenter! Carpenter! What the hell was that? That was beautiful. And Jermaine!
Alright.
And Mannerheim also shoots Bridges in the back of the face. Carpenter gets double tapped. Wow. All right. And Bay wakes back up. Again, fog of war. Two dudes turned around just like that. Terminal 3 gets hacked. We're probably going to see Terminal 2 get hacked in a second. Yep, there we go.
There we go.
That is because they didn't want to let Independent know that they were coming.
That's very smart. That's very, very smart. But
Now,
they're
the
coming
issue
up
here,
on,
though...
17 minutes, yeah.
Yep, they have 17 minutes, actually 16 and a half, to get their guys sorted and get them to Terminal 1. And that helicopter pilot knows it. He's already landed. Nope, he's pulling away. But they gotta land and do 2 trips. They gotta decide where they're gonna dismount. Maybe Montgomery can get somewhere and start putting some pot shots over to try to pull people around. And what is give me your milk is gonna swim out to the boat and try to commandeer maybe its minigun. And he could take pot shots at the helicopter when it comes in, if it comes in at a angle that could be utilized there. So I think that's a worthy investment to put someone out there, but it's going to be a very long swim. Might take another 3 minutes to get there, give or take, regarding the waves are pushing against him. But if it works, it's going to work, especially that front 12.7 fires super quickly. That could definitely shoot the... pilot out if need be. But Arcor, what is Arcor doing? I think he's going for Terminal 3 first. He's going to pick up Hoyts, and then they're going to go pick up the guys at Terminal 2. And I think they're doing this because they don't know if Op4 has any guys around Terminal 2 to come and counterattack, but they know that Hoyt's clear because there's no guys around Terminal 3. So they're going to quickly come up, pick up Hoyt. And they're giving it a good bit of distance here because that GBU might do damage to the chopper if it's too close. And they timed that perfectly.
Yeah, that was a really good timing on their part with holding off on the Terminal 3 hack and
GBU.
waiting for that for Terminal 2. But yeah, we're coming up on 15 minutes remaining, and they gotta act fast.
There's the other one.
And REDFOR knows this.
15-minute timer started.
Up to the north, they got a small element detached to hold the north. I think Finn, Yanni, and Lcpl, but we still have something like a dozen REDFOR here at the terminal, Terminal 1 area, which they have liberally coated with trenches and emplacements.
So give me your milk at the rate he's going and the rate of where Independence going. I don't think he'll be able to get on the boat until the second wave comes in, because there's definitely going to be 2 waves with where things are going. And if I was in Independence shoes, I would fly south and then land them on the southern tip instead.
Gimme Your Milk has now swam out into the middle of the water and is trying to recover the boat. That is amazing.
Well, did you not hear me when I brought this up earlier?
I stepped away for a second to go to the bathroom, so I might have missed it.
Okay. So, yeah, no, he's been swimming to that. He's going to try to get on one of the 2 guns because the engine is dead. But at the very least, he could get on one of the guns, and if the Huey flies over and it's completely loaded to bear, he could definitely spray down a few dudes and cause OPFOR to lose it. But I don't think he's going to get it in time. We also have Montgomery crawling up, but he doesn't know of Give Me Your Milk's intentions. But Milk, he's about another 60 to 90 seconds away.
They've been able to look.
Wow, okay, no, they're able to get everyone in, so... Yeah, I stand corrected. I just don't think Give Me Your Milk is going to be able to get on that gun in time. Maybe if there's still some ammo in that chopper, they'll use it, but...
Ooh, it's going to be close. I think it's going to be very, very close, but yeah, it's we're going to see if there's any ammo left in there, or if they're just going to hop out and try and support. But Yanni's team, they're holding the most obvious landing zone on the northern side of the island. Otherwise, they'd have to go further beyond the terminal area. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, on their current vector, they might be going to pick up Montgomery, but I don't know if they got the room.
Oh, Milk is so... If only he started going a bit closer, would have been in perfect position to take the boat out, or take the helicopter out. Oh my god, you could not ask for a more perfect thing for the helicopter to do, but Give Me Your Milk is out of position. Oh!
Below the water. He heard that helicopter coming. He went below the water.
That's gotta suck. If only he thought of it like a minute earlier, he could have been on that rear minigun and sprayed that boat down, sprayed that helicopter down. God, that's gotta suck.
And now with Montgomery on that tiny little peninsula, he's going to be able to snipe
true, what's that?
there.
Yeah, Montgomery does have a light anti-tank with him, so he would be able to counter that boat because he could get up to the reeds and make like a 150, 200 meter shot here. But,
Parker's
God.
disembarking his payload.
I'm going to be... So, if there's still ammo in that Vic, they're going to use it, but if not... They're just going to leave that helicopter there. So, yep, there is a +1 in there, so that helicopter's still going to be in play. Give Me Your Milk is going to be able to get on those miniguns and at least shoot at it when it orbits around your bias position. OPFOR sent 3 guys, part of Scandi Recon, up to the north to watch for any obvious vectors coming in, as you predicted. But by now they have to know that they're going to dismount on the southern side. And we also have Stanners here out and about. This is tough. And there we go. Give Me Your Milk is in the boat now.
Iceberg was aiming at the helicopter with his RPG, but he holds fire and switches back to his AK. That's a suppressing fire, making him wave off, letting him know that there's a lot of fire there, which might work. I don't think it could work against REDFOR, really. But
Montgomery now attempting to swim across.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. One guy at the proper flank. We've seen Logan do crazy shit. I think it is Montgomery's turn. But we're going to see if Olaf and Arcor fly around. If they get in range of this boat, it's going to be all over. But Give Me Your Milk dismounts. I'm not sure if...
he was in the driver's seat. I don't know what exactly he's doing.
The front gun is pointing down. It's disabled.
Yeah, I think that the front gun is disabled, but the rear gun is... disabled too?
It looks like he's unable to move it. Oh, yeah. No, it's stuck.
No, that
Oh, that's gotta suck.
Arma. Oh, he's got to swim all the way back now. He's gonna be over by the time it gets.
All right,
back.
I'm glad he
Well,
I'm glad he didn't get up here and get on the boat. But if it worked, oh, what it could have been.
Finds a rib, so he might be able to go back and rescue him. But like, firefight's already happening.
Yeah.
Contact has been made, and now it's a firefight to the very end. We're coming up on less than 10 minutes, almost
9 minutes.
remaining. Yeah. Oh, man.
So Olaf and Arcor, they dismounted the helicopter back at the original LZ, and they're going to hoof it. So we're going to have, let's see, 3, 6, 9 people come in on a main force, 2 on a left flank vector, and then a wild card Montgomery going back, but he's going to be chased down by Give Me Your Milk.
So let's get the one.
Are we seeing a good push, like we saw in the first one with the final objective? Lots of smokes, lots of movement. It's the last objective. Time is running out. All the stops have been pulled. There is nothing left to conserve. You throw everything you have, or you lose.
Yeah.
That is the mentality that GREENFOR has right now. And that's what they need.
So, Independent have less players than Op4, which, you know, this Op started the other way with Independent with the numbers advantage, but Stanners is going to sneak around back here and get some licks in. We have T5 Bay with the marksman rifle. If he fires, Stanners is going to know his position, but instead he opts to move. But as long as Op4 can trade 1-to-1 with Independent, they will win this. I'll be curious to see what Stanners is able to do and who's he's able to kill in the back line as Independent now pushes in. We see Captain Dreek down.
Ooh, lots of shots go over Mannerheim's head, but he pushes forward unfazed.
It's do or die at this point. They're getting right up to this position. All they got to do is see some heads pop over and throw some grenades. But we're going to see, similar to what that 3-hour match was on the multi-life, with people coming right up to the fortifications, we're bound to see some shenanigans with some limited...
Staffenberger fucking fudges a nade and hurts himself, but Mannerheim has reached that line. Gores throws a nade over, goes way far over, and Mannerheim... Oh, what the hell just happened?
Grenades are going off in the complexes here. They're wounding a few dudes. Some camo nets are getting knocked over. And now we're seeing Olaf and Anderson, Arcor. Arcor goes down. Yanni goes down to Olaf by that MG42, and Lcpl getting a good grenade throw in front of Olaf, but gets wounded by the power of the MG42. So Finn might come down and finish Olaf off. But looks like Stanners has missed his opportunity here. Op4 is still pushing in. Give Me Your Milk is going to the wrong beach. So he's probably not going to be in play anymore.
Oh, no! Mannerheim is taken out by Staffenberger in the bunker. Just wasn't able to land that headshot.
Warwick, meanwhile, in a 2v1 here. Iceberg also has a nice little murder hole right here. So they're popping a lot of fire over here. Meanwhile, Logan is alone with Anderson, Bridges, and Wheaton coming up. Stanners... Yep, Stanners needs to push in because he's too far behind. He needs to run up on the rear and take people out because GREENFOR is being very dedicated here, and Montgomery is also coming from a different angle.
Bridges takes out Logan, and that is the eastern bunker complex taken over by GREENFOR.
Oh!
They can move in now, and they're coming up on 6 minutes remaining. They need to get
this is close.
We don't know if overtime works in this. They need 1:30 to take this first terminal.
Warwick shooting at Infidel. Infidel had a battle buddy, but he was out. And Iceberg gets Warwick through the little murder hole he made. Probably really happy about said murder hole. And now we're seeing some shots going off at Infidel. Infidel also suppressing on the left. Olaf is probably, he bandaged himself a bit, but he's going to have to push on. And let's see. Montgomery's still further back, but T5 Bay and Anderson, Wheaton also still up. This is very, very close. Wheaton firing some pistol shots and gets blown up by a trap charge.
Oh, it's the first time we've actually seen that work, and it worked so well. Center's body.
Bay coming around shooting Gork in the back of the head here. Flanagan doesn't know where it came from. Bay trying to vault through as well. Flanagan steps up. He's going to get shot in the back of the head as well.
Come on, Bay. Use enhanced movement. Double taps Gork.
Infidel! Infidel doesn't see Bay!
Oh, it takes a 760 to the spine, but Bay has to be low.
Oh, that trade with the handgun!
They trade!
Oh my god.
Oh, That's unfortunate for GREENFOR, but holy shit. And I think it's just Anderson left.
Anderson and Montgomery are the only two left. Olaf is also up. He's a little far off, though. It is now 3v like 7 or 8.
Jimmy is still up on the north. He made his way to
he's done for. There's no way he's going to get back to this position in time.
No way.
Flanagan's staying in this bunker, waiting for Anderson to come in.
Come on, Anderson. I know you know enhancement, but come on. You got to just hop over the Hesco, man.
It's kind of good that he's not, because then Flanagan will get an easy headshot.
He sees the movement in that little trench. I don't think he has any nades left if we throw one in.
He knows.
He knows something. Montgomery's working on that other side now.
Yep. Oh, Anderson enhanced moving up, gets Flanagan in the back of the head.
Nice.
Oh.
Montgomery makes his way to the sandbags.
Olaf just got shot dead by Stanners, so Stanners came back in and managed to get a shot on Olaf. Oh. What is this? It is 2v5-7. Because I'm not counting Melk yet, because by the time Melk gets on the main line, it's going to be over.
Stanners is coming behind. Montgomery's coming up.
Stanners gets alright, coming back around. Almost gets shot by Finn. Finn misses the shot. Stanners will have to come up, double tap Montgomery. Honestly, these guys' camo, it's pretty similar. Finn is throwing a grenade up. That's a smoke, trying to cover himself.
Yeah,
Anderson now running around.
Iceberg plus Sasanato, that interior security. Iceberg working that form. Montgomery wakes back up. Stanners doesn't realize it. Oh, now he realizes.
Stanners double taps him. Anderson's crippled. He's now firing up at his position.
GP goes right over Anderson's head. Then Iceberg has another one loaded.
Oh!
Anderson's down.
And now we need the double tap on Montgomery, and that will be GG. So, overall... I'm going to say play of the game was the boat stuff, because that's what drained the helicopter's ammo, so they weren't able to support in this final push. If Independent still had a helicopter to utilize and to make OPFOR kind of duck their heads and whatnot, that would have tunnel visioned them. That would have allowed OPFOR to continue pushing up. So there's the last kill, and that should be all of Independent eliminated.
As a person on the receiving end of those boat shenaniganeries, fuck that. Fuck. So my gunboat got hit with a rocket at the very fucking beginning of the engagement, and it crippled both the turrets. There was no way to both of the boats had no way.
What a round.
Pirates.
The pirates? Yes, we were calling them pirates the whole time.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That was a beautiful round.
Let's hop up there for DP.
And I have seen some amazing levels of warfare that I will probably never see again.
Let's get community leaders to post their numbers.
Oh god.
Oh.